going to Ghana.
I am excited. I just think that it's kind of awesome that I've been chosen to take this journey during the year of return.
It's hard to learn about my roots at home, so it's definitely going to be fun to just explore and just bring what I learned back home.
I haven't ever really had a chance to stop and think about my African identity or my African background and history, because I've always been focused on like other things.
A lot of people say that there's like a lot of slums and stuff like that, like different books that I've read. It just says that like a lot of people are poor and stuff over there. Personally, I don't really know what to think.
I guess I want to know, like, have an idea of where my family came from, and obviously
let's get this knowledge to bring back.
Invite any of your cabin crew members to change your seat. Thank you.
What you got to say to the camera?
I'm hungry.
Hungry. How long were you flying for?
Like 11 hours.
Facts. Craziness. Madness. But we're finally here.
You're in it? You're feeling the spirit, 11? I'm feeling it. You're already in it.
I think the American culture I have like instilled into me, I think that's the only thing that makes me not feel like on the level of the people here.
This is a memorial for our first president. He was called Kwame Nkrumah. Now, the reason why we have a monument on this particular ground is that during our colonial era, the British used this place to play polo sport. So this was called Old Polo Grounds and meant for only British. Natives were not allowed in. So eventually, he chose the same ground symbolically for his independence speech. Where his statue stands is exactly the spot he delivered his speech. So among the things he said on that day here was that, quote, the independence of Ghana would be meaningless unless it was linked with the total liberation of the African continent. And that it was time to prove to the whole world that given the same opportunity, the black man was also capable of managing his own affairs.
The dignity that is accorded to black people, all of it, everything is interconnected to Africans on the continent, Africans in the diaspora.
Things are changing, and so we need to represent that on the international scale. We need to let people know that, look, what you think of Africa, back then, is not, what's currently happening. Things have changed, and so you should change the narrative. But they're not going to change it if we don't change it.
So we may not be able to change this narrative within the next 5 years or so. But the more and more work and impact and contributions that we're making to the world will be enough at some point.
My name is Shay. My intention for this trip is to be a sponge. I can soak up everything that I'm experiencing here, everything that I'm learning, and be able to be wrung out in the United States. So I can give this energy and this knowledge to everyone back home, so they can become sponges as well.
being a African American is very isolating in terms of just existing in America. I do feel like we come to Africa or think of Africa as this place that's supposed to embrace us, and like it's supposed to just, everybody's supposed to automatically be like, I remember you, you know, and it's like, that was a long time ago. And she said something specific about how blackness is not real. And we think that because our relationship of our already like socially constructed idea of blackness is automatically what they know too. But we're coming with all of our like biases and like pretty thirsty, you know, for like this like acceptance of blackness that's not relevant here, you know? So that really, really hit.
This century must be the century of African unity, so that we can achieve our economic independence and our cultural and social emancipation.
RIGHT, your story. Don't relent. This generation needs us to be greater than we are. This generation needs us to break down all of the illusions that have defied us for too long.
My question is, how can we address that unfamiliarity when approaching a new culture, and what are some strategies we can implement to make sure that Black youth around the diaspora can connect effectively and understand each other more effectively?
Every one of us, particularly the returnees like myself, the onus is on us individually to reconnect with our culture, to reconnect with our family, to reconnect and learn about our African heritage, our African traditional systems, not just language, but also medicine, also our farming systems. So we all need to go this process of education, this Africanization, returning to where we belong.
They come here and take everything away from us, all our resources away from us. It is good because we have you also to fight for us. So I always say, there is a way that you have to start when you make some money. Come back to your roots. Take those resources for yourself, so that when they are coming back, they will not come back and meet Kofi, but they will come back and meet you.
We need to reunite because we've been separated for a very long time. So we need to reunite under a common umbrella.
I am here on purpose.
I am here on purpose.
I am here with intention.
I am here with intention.
I'm aligned with my higher self.
I am aligned with my higher self.
I'm aligned with my higher truth.
I am aligned with my higher truth.
There is light within me.
There is light within me.
My brothers and my sisters, you are warmly welcome once again to the historic Cape Coast Castle and Dungeons.
I felt myself really trying to like connect to them. Really trying to like get the concept of the fact that the remains were on the ground, but I felt so desensitized and I felt so removed, and like I couldn't really access that.
Until we change the way we think, some of us will forever be in chains. Until we change the way we think, some of us will forever enslave others. Let's educate ourselves. Having gone through the dungeons doesn't mean that we should begin to hate one another. The truism is that hating one another wouldn't solve the problem.
Coming from a Hispanic household and being Black, it's like it's two different worlds for me, and I haven't really learned about my Latina heritage, and I haven't really got the chance to learn about it in school, about my Black heritage. So it was pretty hard for me to connect because I don't really know if I connect with my own roots exactly, but I was trying to find a way to connect to what I seen. And honestly, it just felt good. I felt like seeing Black people in power and just seeing people happy and being in this like tight-knit family. It kind of just made me feel like, well,
it's like what we have in the U.S. is that like is the American dream really what's necessary or really what I want when I can just be with a group of people and just be happy in my little village, you know?
I'm even surprised.
Whatever that onion looks like.
I like Charles to run sign out. So like, what's the move?
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
To Africa.
To Africa.
Continuing to Sankofa, right? To reach back, to retrieve and remember that which belongs to us too, which is what brings me here to Ghana.
Why y'all telling myths? Man, this is a glitch. Somebody fix the TV screen before I get on me. I'm on the scene with the gold on my teeth and my fingers. Man, please.
My name is Nathaniel, and Morgan is my middle name. This morning, PCGs, I told them, skirt, you better stay in your lane. You better stay in your lane.